Hello everyone and welcome to Pep Coding. I hope you all are extremely good and are enjoying the journey of patterns so far, right? So today in this class we are going to discuss the solution of pattern 4, right? So in this pattern we are given an integer n, and for that n we have to create a pattern of stars separated by type in this format, right? So let's discuss what the pattern is. So this is the pattern we have to print, right? So in this pattern, let's first discuss the input. So there are 5 rows in this pattern. So the input given would be 5, right? So whatever input is given to us, we have to print that much number of rows in our pattern, right? Next, we can see that in this pattern, we are having some spaces and some stars, right? This is the right line, right? So let's first count the number of spaces and stars in each row, right? So let's first count the spaces and then stars, and then let me write the row here, in which row we are present, right? So in the first row we don't have any space, so we have 0 space, and we have 1 2 3 4 5 stars, right? Next we have 1 space and 1 2 3 4 stars. In the first row we have 0 space 5 stars. In the second row we have 1 space 4 stars. In the third row we have 2 spaces and we have 3 stars, right? In the fourth row we have 1 2 3 spaces and 2 stars. In the fifth row we have 1 2 3 4 spaces and 1 star, right? Next, we know that we have to move from first row to the fifth to the next row, right? So in order to move from first to the next row, we have to use one for loop, yeah, right? By using for loop, we can move from first to second to third and to the next row, right? So this for loop will grow from 1 to 5 in this case. So in general, this for loop will go from 1 to n. If we are writing n plus 1 here, then this loop will go from 1 to n, right? Now in each row we are doing some work, that is we are printing some spaces and some stars. Now in order to specify that in a particular row how much spaces and how much stars are needed, we can use two variables, a space variable, the star variable. Now this space variable will tell us that in a particular row in this, for a particular value of I, how many spaces are needed. Similarly, this star variable will tell us the number of stars required to print in a particular row, that is for a particular value of I, right? So firstly we have to initialize these two variables. We have to initialize them in such a way that the number of spaces and stars present in the first row of the pattern, right? So in the first row we can see that the spaces present are 0. So if we draw this kind of pattern for some other value of n, say for n is equal to 3, it would be something like this, right? It would be something like this. So we can see that here also the number of spaces in the first row is 0. So in general, the spaces in the first row will always be 0, right? Next we have to count the number of stars. Now in for n is equal to 5, the number of stars in the first row is 5. For n is equal to 3, the number of stars in the first row is 3, right? So we can say that the number of stars present in the first row is equal to the given input, right, is equal to n, right? Now here we can observe that as we move from row to row, as we move from one row to the next, the spaces are increasing by 1 and the stars are decreasing by 1. So here we have to print these spaces and stars, and then we have to increase the space variable and decrease the star variable, right? So let's do this. Firstly, we want a for loop in order to move from one row to the next. So this loop will run from 1 to n because we want n rows in our pattern, right? Now in order to move from one row to the next, we have to print a new line here, right? Because we want to move from one row to the next, right? So here we can print a new line. Now in order to print the number of stars and spaces, we want two variables, a star variable, a space variable, right? Now the star variable is initialized with 1, n, right? Because we have n stars in the first row, and the space variable is initialized with 0 because we have 0 space in the first row. Next, let me print the star and space variable here. Firstly, let me print the space variable. Let me print the star variable. Now we can see that the space variable is increasing when we move from one row to the next, right? So here we will increase the space variable by 1, and we will decrease the start variable by 1 because the number of stars are decreasing as we move from one row to the next, right? So decrease the star variable by 1. So let's check out the value of star and space variable. So here we can see that the value of space variable in the first row is 0, the value of star variable in the first row is 5, which means that we want 0 spaces and 5 stars in the first row. Yes, we want 0 spaces and 5 stars in the first row. The next row we have 1 space, 4 stars. Yes, we want 1 space and 4 stars. In the next we have 2 spaces and 3 stars. Yes, 2 spaces, 3 stars. 3 spaces, 2 stars. 3 spaces, 2 stars. 4 spaces, 1 star. 4 spaces, 1 star. So this is what we want, right? Now this is the output. We want that we want this much number of spaces and this much number of stars in our pattern, right? So in the place of this we have to print sp number of spaces. Now in order to print something repeatedly, we can use a for loop, right? So here we have to use a for loop. So this for loop will be for spaces. Now how much spaces we want as specified by our space variable, right? So it will run from 1 to sp. Will print this much number of spaces, right? Now we want the number of stars as specified by the st variable. So we'll print the number of stars as specified by the st variable. We'll print a star and then some space, because we have some space in between. We have tab space in between two stars, so we are using \t here, right? Then after that we are increasing the space variable and we are decreasing the star variable, right? So let's check the output of this. Yes, so we are getting the expected output, right? So let's try to submit this code. So our code gets submitted, right? So what are we doing? We are just controlling these two variables, that is the number of stars and the number of spaces we required in each row, right? Next we are iterating in each row, right? After that we are printing the number of spaces we want, the number of stars we want. After that we are updating these two variables according to our pattern. We will see that the number of spaces in each row are increasing, right? Firstly we have 0 space, then we have 1, then we have 2, then we have 3, right? But the number of stars are decreasing. Firstly we have 5 stars, then we have 4, then we have 3, then we have 2, then we have, so accordingly we are increasing the space variable by 1 after each row, and we are decreasing the star variable by 1 after each row. After that we are printing a new line in order to move to the next line, right? So this is our code. We are just controlling these two variables, right? So you can try more such kind of patterns in which we are just controlling the stars and the space variables by looking at the pattern, in which the value of stars and spaces are updating, that is whether they are increasing or they are decreasing, right? So I hope the pattern is clear to you. So we'll meet in the next question. Thank you for watching.